Hello everybody, and welcome to a new video. And today I'm ranking every killer in Dead by Daylight based on basically their power level. And how this is gonna work is the killer above them, not even in like a whole tier above them, but above them at all in this tier list. Which left is closest to the next tier, right is furthest from the tier. So this is an example. Let's say I have Billy's stronger than Huntress, Billy would win, and Huntress is weaker. Simple as that. And we'll be going from the weakest to the strongest. And yeah. Starting off with Legion, in game there's only one of them, so I'm using that. And I'm kinda incorporating okay, I'm gonna count 4. That's fine. Let's count 4 of them. They all get smashed. And I don't think they really have a chance. They would get, especially against the other killers, they would get absolutely destroyed. Because these other killers are powerful as fuck if you read through the lore. Okay, moving on, we have Clown. Clown is right there. Clown is strong in the same sense that John Wayne Gacy's strong. He's good against like young, like maybe teenagers, but like anything above that, he just loses to. So honestly, he just doesn't beat anybody else, especially like the next killer, for example, which is where the fuck is he? Bubba. Bubba would just chainsaw the shit out of Clown. He'd die. Like, I don't think it's a chance. But you know who would beat the shit out of Bubba? Trickster, because Trickster has fucking knives. It would just knife the shit out of him. I don't think Trickster would really stand a chance. Trickster's smart in like the same sense that, like, you know, oh, he was smart. He hid the body in the cellar. Like, he still murdered somebody. You're still kind of stupid. So, I still think Trickster, besides his like, oh, he's kind of hot. Like, he just, you know, besides killing literally a mentally challenged man, like, you're not getting that far. I'm sorry, Trickster. This just is what it is. I'm sorry. Okay. Human tier is almost finished. We just need a few more of these dumbos. Let's add, honestly, smart person, but a guy that I think would get smashed. Pig is very weak, considered that like I think she would beat Trickster. I think she could easily get the drop on Trickster and just stab the shit out of him. Maybe trap him up a little bit and then leave him if she can't get the kill per se, but if she has you down, she's gonna stab the shit out of you. So either way, and I think she'd outsmart all of these guys pretty easily. Next we have Ghosty, then Deathslinger. These are very close killers because both these guys are amazing at hunting humans. Ghosty does it for fun though, and he has a close range weapon, so he could jump, I think, everybody else. But I think Deathslinger kind of understands how to hunt humans better. So as soon as he gets a kind of a trace on Ghostface, I almost said Ghostslinger. That's weird. He would be able to fucking just say, "Hey, what's up, buddy?" and just shoot him in the face, and just slap him. Like, that would kind of be it. I don't think it would be really that much of a fight as soon as he finds Ghostface. If Ghost gets a drop though, I think Ghostface wins. But obviously, who knows? Who knows? Next we have, who's the next Human? I think Skullmerch would do better than Deathslinger because of her what's it called? Drones that would be able to detect where people are and shit. So I don't think she would really have much trouble with that. And I don't think these stealth killers get her. I think Deathslinger might have a chance, but I think she could get the drop on them with the drones, especially the fact that they make them undetectable when you walk through them. So maybe she gets it, maybe she doesn't. Let's see. Next we have Huntress. Huntress is very good. Huntress knows how to hunt humans, so I think she beats everybody else in human tier. And she's very strong and she can throw hatchets. I think she's chilling, honestly. I think she doesn't need to worry about very much because she can just fuck your shit up. That's as simple as it. She can fuck the shit up pretty fast. And I feel like she could just fucking throw hatchets at the drones and not worry about them at all. I feel like it's simple as that. Huntress is the best human here. Like, out of all the humans, she wins. Now the Superhuman. Superhumans start off with who's the lowest superhuman? Doctor. Doctor is very weak considered on the superhuman level. He could destroy Huntress, because Huntress wouldn't know what the fuck to do when she gets shocked. She probably doesn't know what the fuck electricity is. So I'm very sure she would fuck up Huntress. He could disable the drones on Soul Merchant. She could shock the shit out of Destiny, or he could shock the shit out of Deathslinger and make a miss. He could find Ghostface with his fucking blast. Same with Pig. Trickster wouldn't stand a chance. Like, and he could fry Bubba's brains and shit. Like I don't think he would give a fuck about most of these guys. These guys don't really stand a fucking chance, I don't think. He's just too strong in the sense they keep zapping you. And you can't do much. Next killer could. Trapper's pain tolerance mixed with his, like, absolute destructive strength, which is shown in his perks, brutal strength, is just crazy. Because he could just take the pain of the electricity and just get close to him and slap the shit out of him. And probably what would happen is Doctor's like, oh shit, he's getting close, run away into one of his traps and then get fucking fucked up by Trapper shit. Like, I don't think it would really be that close. In like the grand scheme of things. Because this is close here, but like in the grand scheme I don't think it'd be close. Sorry. Next person I have here is Twins. Twins is two people. Actually, Twins is worse than Trapper. Trapper would fuck them up. He would just, like, a bear trap would literally decapitate Victor, sorry, but it would. So I don't think it is, but she is pretty strong. They have really good survival instincts, and I'm pretty sure they would be okay. And they would last a bit. They're pretty strong. She's normally strong, so I think she would be alright. Definitely better than Huntress. I think Huntress would just run out of ammo eventually and get fucked up. Or something like that. Either way. Plus the fact that Victor can respawn is OP as fuck. So she could just keep sending out Victor. So yeah. Next person we have is Billy. Billy's really good because Billy has a fucking chainsaw and will just saw through anybody in his way. So it's really as simple as that. Okay, next we have Knight. Knight is he can spawn in boys, but like the thing is, the Ghost Gang, it's not the same as the Scooby-Doo gang. And honestly, like, I'm sorry, but like when you get jumped by a ghost, the fact that you can just take one of his banners and the thing disappears. Like, bro, the Knight is just... He's a big boy, though. He's a big boy. He's literally the... But, like, every time I look at the Knight, because he's just a bitch that 3 gens. There's like 3 gens every game. Right? Think about it like this. Bitch that 3 gens every game. He's salty because he lost to the fucking Scooby-Doo gang back in, like, the 60s. And that's why he's pissed. That's why he's a killer in Dead by Daylight. Obviously. Next we have Blight, and Blight would just rush down Knight, and I don't think it's just really that like simple as that. Knight would just get overwhelmed, so yeah, simple as that. Okay. Sorry about that. Next we have, I think, is that our last Superhuman? No, forgot. We have Wesker, who would literally just say, I'm gonna infect you slowly and make you slow, and that's why I think Blight would lose. Blight would literally have his Mii-Mat on and then get fucked up, because if you don't know, once you get max infection with Wesker shit, you get slower, and I think that would fuck up Blight, and I feel like he would beat Blight that way. Yeah, besides that, he'd be everybody else. But Wraith, because Wraith can turn invisible. First magical character. Because he can turn invisible, I feel like honestly, Wesker wouldn't stand that much of a chance. He's smart and probably would see it coming. But, like, the fact is, you can't really beat Wraith because Wraith can just turn invisible and fuck off. So, yeah. Also, he's kind of, like, weird in the fact that he goes in Spirit World. So, you can't really touch, like, can't really interact with him in the same sense as you can these other characters. So, yeah. Next person I'm picking is Nurse. She can teleport. But when she teleports, she's in the spirit world, similar to Wraith, and I think that's why she beats them, because she can just teleport in the spirit world and slap the shit out of them. But besides that, honestly, every other killer would just beat the shit out of her. And it's fun to see her as mid tier, because she's been OP the rest of the fucking time she's been in the game. Besides that, though, moving on to the Plague, which would just spit on you and slowly kill you. This works on most of the killers here. They're either human, superhuman, or like some zombified thing like Blight. That's like weird. So considering that, I think Plague is effective on everybody here, and it's low-key kind of magical because she literally cannot die via her Plague, but she can probably die via a physical thing. So her Plague is her strongest attribute here, I think. And then we have the Spirit, who is literally a ghost and will not die via that. She literally, I don't think she can. Can she die? She's like ghostly and shit. She's literally a spirit. So I don't know if she can die, but I'm assuming that she can die if she gets damaged enough. But I'm assuming she has high pain tolerance. Obviously has high strength because her arms are gone, so she doesn't have muscles. She has more like a force, a ghostly force. So by that logic, the entity probably gave her some really strong shit. Oh, my bad. But next killer we have here is also really strong, and that is Hag. She can literally teleport, and like Spirit, she cannot be affected by Plague shit because she's like Wendigo, like kind of shit. It's really weird, and yeah, I don't think they would be able to die. Next we have Artist, whose blood is literally like ink and shit, which I think is why she beat Hag, and also because she can wallbang. If she kind of knows who you are, she can kind of cross map you. So, like, you know, if Artist wants to get like some wall hacks from like a cheating website, she could literally be the best killer in the game right now. But either way, she's really strong, but she's still magical. She still like is weird spot because she is alive via the entity's like thingy where she keeps her alive, similar to these three killers, these kind of four. So yeah, considering that they can die, it's kind of tough, but like I think Artist is strongest because she can wallbang, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, okay. And now we have the first killer in Supernatural tier. We have my boy Nemesis, who literally is a big zomboy. But why is he supernatural per se? Because you can't really kill him. That's a little tough, and I don't feel like these guys have the firepower to kill him. Like Hag could survive against him, I'm pretty sure. Spirit could survive, but they couldn't kill him, and he would just eventually either, if they, let's say they try to go and hit him, he'd just punch him in the face and they're dead. Like, or infect them. So yeah, not very good for them. But who would fuck them up even more is Oni. Oni would absolutely smash Nemesis. You don't believe me? Basically, I'll imagine this like this. The zombies are leaking blood over the whole map. Okay? Zombies are in the map canonically because Nemesis is there. Then he sucks up the blood and then goes into a rage and then smashes Nemesis into pieces and he dies. Simple as that. Like, I don't think it's really that complicated. He just beats the shit out of him. Okay, next we have... Oh, I forgot somebody. Okay, my bad. We have Singularity in Magical, because Singularity literally is a robot that is kind of killable because you can't really trace him. Like Hag wouldn't want to kill him because Hag wants meat. He's not really meat, he's a robot, so you know that free kill ain't getting him. So I don't think he dies to like Hag or anyone. I feel like he just kind of chills and then teleports behind them and just stabs them to the chest and then laser them. But I feel like this would fail against Nemesis because Nemesis is a big boy and would overpower him and just slap him out of the way. Plus he's all that protective gear on. It looks like trash bags with protective gear around Nemesis, so I feel like he's kind of chilling. Okay, next we have Freddy. Freddy's in Supernatural tier. You might say, well, he can fuck with your dreams and kill you. No, it doesn't work like that because in Entity's Realm he's actually nerfed significantly. If this was like pre-nerf Freddy, or unironically outside of the game Freddy, he would actually be like probably in God tier because of how strong he's a dream demon. But he's not really a dream demon in the game. He's a physical manifestation, unless you use a certain add-on. If you use a certain add-on, then he actually is a kind of Dream Demon. But besides that, he isn't really that strong. He doesn't really affect Dream World the same. And he would fuck up all these other killers, because these other killers I don't think could use their power in the Dream World. Like, I don't think Oni could get enough blood against any of these. I think he would beat the shit out of Singularity, though, via his combat experience. Like, you would see, oh, he's behind me. He thought he could animate, teleport behind me. Guess what, bitch? And then just slash him with his katana. And then, you know, Singularity would be kind of fucked up, I think. That's how I think it would go. But yeah, I think definitely he would beat Oni, because Oni would just not know what the fuck's going on. And he would just gank him there. Okay, next we have Myers. Overrated, honestly. People say he's the best, most powerful. They're just fanboys, honestly. I don't think Myers is that strong, because Myers, unironically, this is what he does. He looks at you, and then he one-shots you. He's ass. And I think he's good enough to beat these killers. I don't think he beat I think Freddy would get destroyed. I feel like Oni couldn't kill him. I feel like he could just resurrect. And this is kind of like the point in this tier list where we get the killers like Myers, who literally just can't die normally. So, indestructible killers. He doesn't have firepower, though. Like, unlike the other killers ahead of him, he doesn't have firepower to destroy anybody. So, yeah. Next, we have Demogorgon. Stronger than Michael, because Demo can literally just shred. And similar to Michael, he literally can't really die. He can't, like, Michael could never kill him. I don't think Oni could kill him. I feel like this is a close one, though, because neither one can die, but I feel like Demo would do more damage, because he's a knife. That's it. And I feel like you can't really, like choke slam that Demogorgon. It doesn't work like that. He will just fuck you up too much. So, yeah. Moving on, we have Pyramid Head. Not quite God tier. Not quite his next killer, but Pyramid Head is strong. But it's weird, because if we correct a few lore things, then yeah, he is in God tier, but we don't know. If he is here to torture the entity, like some people think, torment them by like stabbing the ground and like tormenting him by like ripping up the ground, which is technically the entity, because the entity is everything in the realm, and like he's gonna like slowly kill it. No, I don't feel like that's true, because it's like, dog. That makes no fucking sense. He's literally, like, the trails go away. The trails go away. So, I don't think he's that powerful. Nor is he here to torment killers. He's just here to fuck up survivors' days. So, I feel like Pyramid is a solid supernatural. But he isn't quite, like, he killed Demogorgon. Because Demogorgon doesn't know what the fuck to do against a guy with a Pyramid Head. And he would just punch him in the damned. Maybe someone's tormented, and he sends them to a cage, and they're fucked. Like, I don't think Demo can get out of cage. I don't think Michael will get out of cage, because Michael is just like, what is he gonna do? He's still like in a human body. He can't really do anything too crazy, like magic powers and shit. Is he strong though? Yeah, Michael's just like a super big tank. Next we have Sadako. Sadako didn't make the God tier cut because Sadako can just demanifest and then make you die in 7 days. Besides that, though, it's just like it's inconsistent almost on how she plays. She's very like, what's the word? Like, kind of like, I don't want to say what's the word? Not inconsistent with her power, but like, it's weird on how her power works. Like, if she could one-shot like Pinhead, then she'd be great. If she could one-shot Myers, she'd be great. But the fact is simple: she demanifests, which makes her unhittable. But like, besides that, it's like, bro, what do you kind of have? Can you really kill these killers? I don't think you can kill Pyramid Head. I feel like they need to have a soul. I don't think Pyramid has a soul. I think he's an entity type thing. Next killer is the strongest killer in the game. That is Pinhead. Pinhead is literally a guy who teleported out of the trial, teleported into the trial. Did that when he came in. We'll do that if he gets his license pulled and he leaves. And yeah. Besides that, Pinhead is extremely powerful, chains and everything. He can send you different realms. He doesn't really touch you. He can just send you to do shit. And then the box. If he has the box, I think he literally wins. Besides for one boyo. One turkey neck looking motherfucker. My main, personally, I love this killer. The Dredge is extremely powerful in lore because Dredge is literally similar to Michael, but like not bound by a human body. He's actually bound by many human bodies. The Dredge, if you don't know, is not the turkey neck we know. It's actually the shadow. The shadow he places down, and the shadow that he is kind of like where his body comes out of, is the Dredge, which is like this endless void of like the evil. So yeah, he soaks up all the dead motherfuckers. And I think it's close between him and Pinhead, because Pinhead, if you can teleport out a trial, maybe Dredge is fucked, but maybe Dredge still has that like kind of like that bank account of just dead parts and shit. And maybe sending him to the labyrinth actually makes him stronger, and he's able to absorb a creature that can just make him OP as fuck. And maybe all the suffering in the labyrinth actually makes him even stronger. But we don't know. And I feel like Dredge is a safe bet because Dredge is weird on his lore because they say he's a Gurney, which is basically a Greek mythology thing of him being the manifestation of evil thoughts. All this. But I feel like what it is that Otto Stamper, which is, this is a crazy theory by the way, I'm making a whole video on this. Otto Stamper, who is a noble figure in Doctor's lore and in Dredge's lore, he led the Garden of Joys cult called the Onmarians to be like super happy all the time, but it actually was a trick, and to be super happy and paranoid and then make the Dredge happen and shit. And then he taught the Doctor on how to be evil, and then Doctor killed him. But this, like, the Dredge is kind of a prequel. It kind of happens before that, and he's doing shit before that. And I feel like what is actually happening is in the Dredge's lore, there's a reporter that comes to the islands, and it says, "Oh, there's a cult out to kill you and make the Dredge happen." So, what I believe that the Dredge is like a subsect to the entity, like kind of like a manifestation of the entity that was kind of like made, that kind of went into the entity's realm, and it's kind of like this kind of subsect of fog, which is why it's a fog. Besides that, though, some of the Oni, where they kind of are in spirit, where they take a mythical creature like the Amio and Oni from mythology, and they kind of take it to their own like view on it. I think Dredge is kind of like a bit of the entity mixed with like kind of like the Garden of Joy like souls. It's weird. It's weird. Besides that, though, yeah, Dredge is OP as fuck because he can literally just like you can't. How do you kill Dredge? You can't. He just keeps manifesting shit. So yeah, he just sucks you up. Yeah, you don't win. Like if Demo is attacking him, he just sucks up Demo. If like Arnio manifests once, she loses. She's done. But if she doesn't manifest, she doesn't really lose, I don't think. But I feel like he could suck the TVs and then, like, you know, suck her through a TV and maybe he wins. I don't know. Dredge though is OP as fuck. If you dispute this, you can comment down below. If you have any ideas on how I can change these rankings to make more accurate, comment down below. If you liked the video, consider liking it. And yeah, I will link my Twitch down below. I will be streaming on what day is it? Where's my phone? Let me just okay. I'll be streaming tomorrow for when this video releases, and probably next 3 days after that. So the next 4 days I'll be streaming. I think 3 hours. I think is my goal. Besides that, though, hope you guys had a great time. I had a great time making this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.